I'm just looking on the right side of my screen. All captured content. This video must be from like last year. Most of these videos from last year. It's just me complaining. But we'll just get straight into it. Oh, oops. Okay, it's still recording, but Og. Uh, wrote down a question on my notepad. You read it real quick. You read it tomorrow. Okay, there we go. Whatever. The question was, I don't want to press escape. There we go. What do you wish to gain from making the videos you make when you upload them? That was the question. That was going to be the title for the main topic. I was actually going to deliver that title. I was actually going to deliver that with more bass and tone, but I'm more relaxed now. So I'm actually feeling quite sleepy. Close that back up. So pretty much, I got in a while ago, and I watched somebody that I usually watch or I used to watch. I think I gotta switch up my subs. Like I gotta switch up who I'm watching now and write down their channel name or username and go back to them because I noticed when I did that before, like I'll take a break from 3 or 4 people and then get back to them later, and then it's like I learned something new and I've grown, I guess, or extended to a certain level to listen to them again. So I wasn't ready for some certain people. I wasn't ready for certain people, and now I'm past certain people, so I gotta get on that. But one person I'm watching brings up issues in the black community and the brown skin community. I don't like that black shit. Brown skin community, and it got me thinking like, what do people wish to gain from making the videos that they make? And I don't mean that in like give up freedom fighters or give up anybody watching or making videos that watches this video right now. I'm not saying that, but it's like, what do you really wish to gain from making the videos you make? You know, like I'm gonna say like and own possibly a lot throughout this video. Sorry. Um, uh, I don't know what people want to gain. It makes me question sometimes. Like it made me think just now before I turned the camera on. I was like, wait a second. As human beings, we're run by emotions because we don't do things based on logic. Really, you think about it. You don't. When you think about it, but it's not something because all right. This is going to sound sketchy or probably not good enough, but bear with me. In movies where the computer or the AI takes over the world or takes over the human systems, it's the boss now, and like Terminator and stuff like that. They're using logic, you know. And when you think about it, or when it's always told through a story or a movie or a book, it's always told that machine was made in man's image, since man was made in God's image. Excuse me. Now I understand that having feelings and emotions is cool. I'm not saying in this video that get rid of them and we need to turn to robots or slaves, but I think that's what keeps us stuck where we at, where we are. Like we're so controllable. Like I was thinking about this today when I was going from something in the morning that I usually do, and what it was that I was like, wait a second. I was thinking to myself like, wait, as human beings, we're too predictable and easy. You understand what I'm trying to say? Like we're not like sometimes in movies or cartoons or whatever TV shows, they'll show the man fighting an alien or an alien robot from a different planet, and the alien robot's like, you're a feeble human being, you can't beat me. And somehow the human being always fucking wins. The captain, the colonel, he wins. He does some crazy shit, and his line is, you miss on what's called again? You underestimate the human race. We're fucking great. And he kicks him in the face, and an alien robot flies down to a fucking volcano and blows up or some shit. Something silly like that. But the human being overtakes the advanced alien robot person on a different planet. But in reality, we're getting schooled, you know, like we're getting fucked over by paper money. Like it's you see what I'm trying to get at? So it's a lot of things. It's a mixture of things that I don't know I'm mixing into this video, but it all connects. It all connects. But I was thinking about that earlier, and I felt like I felt like I thought about it, and what I came to it, what I it came from that was I think that we were made. And I know it's like the obvious, but I'm talking about like really made. I feel like we're so unique that we were we were designed to be imperfect. You know what I'm trying to say? Like we weren't designed to succeed. I don't think so. I mean, probably we were designed to learn mistakes. You learn from mistakes, probably that. But just to you don't ever feel that? Like you just look around and you see like 30 people just walking, not in a bunch, but just individuals, couples, homeless guy, a guy walking his dog, a woman and a child. It just when you just really look individually at people, you go, how did they get here? And how did people that got them here get here? And it keeps going on and on and on until the beginning, you know? I know animals probably don't know where they come from. I don't know. That's a wild guess for me, but it just gets me thinking about how we are designed. You know, we're not designed to overcome ourselves. You know, like that's what I'm trying to say. We're not designed. It doesn't seem like we're designed to overcome ourselves. It really just seems we're designed to just be not followers, but we're designed to think for ourselves. But we usually doubt ourselves anyway, and then follow the most the answer that we feel is the good one. And you can't tell me that. Look at politics. You think people really go down the list of stuff they did and their record of what the politician did? No, we go, oh, Ron Paul, he I can relate to him. He fights for the Constitution. Oh, Obama, he's black, first black president. Has nothing to do with policy, but yeah, oh, it's not logic. And most of us are more logical than others, and I know there's far and few between logical human beings on the planet. But when it comes to just like we're more emotional than logical, and I don't know if that's like a planet, the Earth's in a different cycle. It's not the Pisces time; it's the Aquarius time. It could be a different amount of answers and reasons. Excuse me, but just throwing it out there about what I was thinking today, and I've been thinking for a week now, but I've just been busy. I come in, by the time I come in, 2 hours on YouTube or an hour of Facebook or something, and then I just go back to sleep and kind of wake up so early. But it just got me thinking, like, I don't think we're designed to be leaders. Not saying we're not supposed to take back our freedom, but the majority of people, I think when our species exceeds a certain amount of people, that get they become lazy, inconsistent. They just kind of slack and slump off, like, yeah, next guy got it, And I think that back in the days, or a long time ago, throughout the history of time, like 10,000, 20,000 years ago, whatever, human beings had a medium, or they found a medium either naturally or they logically came up with a medium and said, you know what, 500 people, or you know what, 400 people, but we're all gonna learn 3 skills. I'm gonna learn how to shovel, you're gonna learn how to plant food, you're gonna learn how to make clothes, and you're gonna, like, people had roles, and nowadays people don't have to have a role to really live in society. You just have to be a hit on YouTube, be a hit on Facebook, or make a shirt. Like, it's simple things that people can be famous for, but the role in society for them is not to break free. It's to keep this shit going. Because I don't know, the powers that be 1% know that people are there's possibly billions of people already with the idea in their head that they're gonna become rich, they're gonna get cars, they're gonna do this, they're gonna do that, And for someone to say, for someone to come on the big TV and say that tomorrow we're changing the way we live on this planet, people, I don't think people could handle that. Like I said, people are touchy. You know, with great numbers comes a great amount of fucking bitch assness. That's how I just put it. You know, people. It's and I'm not just talking down on people, but like I said, like going back to the original thing I said, what do you gain? What do you wish to gain from making videos that you make? And if you don't want to take this video or question seriously, then that's you. But I take it seriously because people, some people on YouTube or just in general are about one thing, but then they become blindsided. They just like they're blinded. Like first it's like, you know, yeah, I love everything. Yeah, yeah. I like pudding. Like it just sinks into pudding. It's pudding, and when you look at them like, okay, can I get a different flavor of pudding? Can I get like some graham crackers in my pudding? And they're like, fuck no, go somewhere else. If you don't like my shit, go to a different channel. Like, okay. And if everyone's that touchy about someone bringing up an opinion, I mean, and the thing about it is with social media, it's also a little bit difficult to pick who's real from who's not real, to be honest. I mean, obviously the usernames is you know, you can click on a username, but it's for me, I don't like, the more and more I'm in the city doing work, the more and more I just want to see how life on the opposite side is. I know the grass always looks greener, but just to get at least just to see what it is, man. Because this city life, you wake up every day and you don't feel like anything's worth it. I don't care if you have a girlfriend, a car, a house, a puppy. Those things are great, but when you get on that bus, when you get on that train, when you're stuck in traffic, you think to yourself just for one split second, what the fuck am I doing? Why am I doing this? Why are we doing this? Why are we all doing frivolous jobs to eat, sleep at night, to feel secure? You don't feel in charge of your own life. Like that's what I'm trying to say. Like going back to the human beings being designed thing. I don't know if God made us like that or if aliens came from 300 billion years ago and made us and planted a seed on Earth and we started to grow whenever we planned to be grown. I don't know, but just it really seems that way. It doesn't seem like you got a handle on things. Like you can just stop the brakes, pump the brakes, and go, you know what? Let's start building houses that are efficient. Let's start thinking. Let's start reading books. Let's start educating one another. Listen, no, I don't got time for that. I don't got time to help people. I got time to just enjoy myself. Because time's ticking. Blah 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 blah. And and then 10 years later, you see the results of it, and then they see the results of it. The same people saying they don't got time, then they start complaining. It's just like, well, 10 years ago I asked you just if you would spare 5 minutes, and you said no. So, like I said, people should, if anything, people should be punished for not trying to help people. People should be fucking punished. Like, help people. You don't help people, you go to jail and fucking still help people, But it's, I don't know if I should take that back, but you know what I mean. But besides that, I had a great week. I learned from people. I made mistakes. I learned, apologized, managed. So I'm growing. Once again, I mean, it's hard to talk about my growth on my show. You obviously want to see proof of my growth, but I think you can just tell whoever watches my videos consistently, or time to time, you can tell. But yeah. What do you? If you want to answer the question, feel free. If not, it's you. What do you wish to gain from making the videos that you make? Because I can't not pick on the guy that I watch for the brown community people, brown skin community people, if he's watching this, or anybody who watches him watches this. It's just that I think to myself, are we gonna keep doing this 10 years from now? Like, oh, we're literally gonna keep making videos and saying the government's fucked up and they're doing this and they're doing that 10 years from now? I mean, and then I actually want to make another video for this, but I guess I'll just tie it in for like 2 minutes. This was going to be a video, and I was going to say, I was going to ask, where do you see religion 20 years from now? And how I got to that was that how I got to that question was that it dwelled on me for a little bit because I'm like, well, I'm not saying religion's not popular now, but with the introduction of internet apps, everything, everywhere, constantly barcodes and all that shit, how would religion tie into it? You know, because if people don't even have time to find a job, if you don't have time to do anything anymore, when are you gonna get the time to really invest in that um, belief system, whether it be true or false? I don't know, but to me, like I said, it's feelings. You know, we want to hang on to stuff. The Constitution, in my opinion, that's old. Had some good points, but it got revamped. So it tells you that they didn't get it all at once. They didn't just come up with everything on the same day within 10 years and did it. We revamped it many times. So I think that it's old, and we should like all pitch in to make our own constitution, if that makes any sense, instead of waiting for a government or holding on to an old piece of paper that probably was meant for evil in the first place. Like, we really don't know. Like, I wasn't there, you wasn't there, unless you had a time machine. You don't want to tell nobody. But I wasn't there, you wasn't there. There's, you know, like, and I go, and it ties right back into the touchy thing about human beings being ruled by emotions more than logic. And when robots take over, that's why they kill every human being on the planet. Because wait a second, your emotion, your emotion is what causes pain. And pain is necessary to grow, yes. But as human beings, I think that we're designed to look like fuck ups or to be fuck ups because I, no species does this to themselves. None. None.